Yeah, that joint. It's funny. Like I feel like people. It's like. I mean, I haven't seen a ton of alien movies.
Hmm.
But like, if I'm gonna get beamed up, you're not thinking you're getting digested right away. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah,
thinking like they might experiment on me,
yeah, yeah,
might brainwash me, control my brain, or like I have some
yeah,
type of like experience who they are.
yeah,
But that jump was like
yeah. That part,
immediate. Like
yeah,
this is a
yeah,
straw basically, and
yeah,
I'm about to, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that scene though, that sequence, I really love like
Mm,
the showmanship of it. The one thing that didn't make sense to me though is that like if it was his like what the things were saying kind of explaining that scene to me, which I think I didn't fully understand the grasp of, was that like Juke has been doing this thing
hmm.
where he's creating this spectacle and he's like
Yeah,
basically exploiting the UAP
yeah,
because he's bought horses before from the ranch,
yeah,
and so he's using it as like as bait.
yeah.
And so I kind of was like, how come he doesn't have more people in the audience?
Why doesn't? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
I guess it's also like this is just a ghost town area anyway. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
but I love that sequence, and then like when they, you see what really happens to all of those people, I was like
yeah,
really freaking out because they held it.
yeah,
They let you experience it long enough for it to be like,
yeah,
you're like, yeah. At some point, you see it and you're like, yo, where are they? This like weird plastic. Oh, this is
yeah,
like an intestine. And like they crawl, they go up, and then
yeah,
they get to the top, and the sound just like the sound
yeah,
like transitions
yeah,
with you. And it's just such a baller like filmmaking
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
And I was really shook. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I felt
100%.
that in the pit of my stomach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I,
it was
no,
super dope.
I agree with you. The sound design in the movie was
Yeah.
top notch. Like it definitely adds to the whole experience. But like I agree
Yeah.
with you. Even what I really liked that Jordan Peele did in this film is like I feel like he approaches UFOs and this whole alien topic in a completely like new way. Like, because I agree with you. Like the idea is like, oh, you get sucked up into the ship, and then yeah, there's supposed to be like experiment and like little green men or whatever. But it's like, oh no, the joint, the ship is the thing. Like, like
Just yeah.
yeah, and that was
That's it.
yeah. Like for me,
Yeah.
that was a okay. So for me, like as a child, I had a fear of aliens. Like I didn't like UFOs. Like even seeing on like
That's that's
yeah. So
deep,
like
bro.
seeing it on like the Discovery Channel and stuff like that. You know, they used to have like those ancient aliens or even like X Files,
What'd
that
you?
kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What'd you do when
Yeah.
Independence Day came out?
Watched it.
Because
I mean,
I would
cause
say Independence Day is probably the only close like.
mhm.
You got Attack on Mars too, but I'm thinking of like in terms of
Yeah,
like we're here to annihilate, like
yeah,
just that
yeah, yeah,
devious narrative. I feel
yeah,
like those are also like similar to like how quick because they like showed up and then they're just
yeah,
blowing stuff up. But
yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah. I think using that Independence Day, like it, I think that took it more of a, like an action, like
mm,
action instead of like creepy aliens kind of thing.
true.
Like I've never seen, which I would like to see, just because it's supposed to be a classic, like Close Encounter of the Third Kind.
I seen that.
Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So like I haven't seen that, but like there are other like staples, like classic kind of
mm,
alien staple movies. So like I've seen Alien, like the original joint with Sigourney
yeah,
Weaver, which is
yeah.
creepy as crap. And then you have other things like Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the way they do it again, it's more heavy action
Mm-hmm.
and like less like in this one. I think the way that he went about it is definitely more suspense and like weird. Instead of like in Independence Day, it's like, oh snap, aliens, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we gotta fight the aliens, do do do, and like that's it. Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go fight the alien. This makes sense. But even like, for instance, in that scene in Independence Day, when they the scientists, they're like down there, and then like they have, and he like grabs the guy's neck, and he's
Yeah, and
like
he's
that
like,
scene, yeah,
yeah,
like that is like nope, nope. That was a nope for me. Like at that time, like nah, I can't deal with this.
yeah.
Um, so like the way that he went about it and making it, I don't know, like approaching something that has had long lasting kind of like lore about it. Like, oh no, this is what aliens are supposed to do. Like
Yeah.
even again, the spoiler. We've already said all that, but like scene where OJ is, I guess, in like the stable or whatever, and then you see the little aliens. Like,
Yo, that joint was like, I was like,
yeah,
uh-uh.
yeah. I thought he did that
Yeah.
really, really well, because it's like,
Yeah.
even I think the way that he set up the shot is you couldn't recognize what it was until it started moving. I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
like
the joint was like,
yeah, like with that, and then it being Jupe's kids or whatever, like took away the idea of like, oh no, like there are no little green men, like there are no little aliens,
yeah.
and so it's like, okay, then what are we dealing with? And
Yeah.
that created space, I think, for him to create it into whatever he wanted it to be, which was again very, very interesting.